now 7:01. I hereby call the May 13th, 2026 meeting of the Frostburg Planning Commission to order. We'll start our meeting with a roll call of members present.
Adam Ritchie, Commissioner of Public Works.
Richard Russo.
Conrad Vest.
Karen Crow.
Jeff Snyder.
We have a quorum. As we begin, I would ask that anyone presenting business before the commission or individuals who want to comment on business before the commission or other concerns, please come forward to the podium at the appropriate time. State your name and address for the record. Each meeting is recorded, so please speak loudly and clearly. All right. First item on our agenda is the minutes from the January 26th Planning Commission meeting. Take a minute or so to review.
I would make a motion to accept the minutes as written.
I have a motion to accept the meeting minutes. Do we have a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded, we accept the meeting minutes from the January 2026 Planning Commission. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Abstentions. The ayes have it, and motion carries. All right, I don't see any citizens out there. Before we get into the meat of the business, any members of the commission have anything to discuss besides what's on the agenda? Hearing none, we'll move on then to the administrative business. And we will start with the Maryland Sustainable Growth Implementation Guide. This is tough to pronounce and we used to read.
Yeah, so the 2025 Maryland Sustainable Growth Implementation Guide, this kind of goes along with the next item, the annual report. One of the questions on the annual report was whether the Planning Commission has reviewed the Smart Growth Implementation Guide. So I sent that out in email ahead of the meeting instead of printing the entire 40-some page document. And so essentially, it's just a guide that goes through the changes that were made to what used to be the 12 visions of smart growth that the state had. Those were quality of life and sustainability, public participation, growth areas, community design, infrastructure, transportation, housing, economic development, environmental protection, resource conservation, stewardship, and implementation. They had updated those to now 8 sustainable growth planning principles, which essentially deal with all the same things. It's just kind of rearranged into some categories that are kind of the same. Some have different names, but those are land, transportation, housing, economy, equity, resilience, place, and ecology. If you want to know more about that, this guide goes very in depth on each of the topics. But essentially, they are the principles that are to be followed and guide the updates of comprehensive plans. And we are implementing those into our update.
I wondered whether they would apply.
Yeah, they came out kind of in the middle of the process, but the consultant was able to incorporate those because they had plenty of time to do that.
Since they're behind.
Yeah, so just kind of wanted to go over that and bring that up and review that with you all ahead of the annual report.
Heavy on the graphics.
Yes. Yeah, very, very graphic intensive. If there are any questions, I can entertain those. If not, give it back to.
There wasn't anything really dramatically different, was there?
No, it's essentially pretty much the same stuff. It's
Okay.
just,
Knock us off base.
yeah, switch it from 12, go to 8, change up some category names, but it's for the most part pretty much similar.
As I recall, the goal was what, 40% of the state's land mass the state wants to own?
That I cannot remember.
It was a pretty substantial number, I thought. When I went back to try to find it, I couldn't, but
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't remember.
I didn't see a summary page that had the goals
Yeah.
written down. Any other comments? Go ahead to your annual report then.
I'm sorry, I missed what you had said.
I said, hearing no other comments on it, go ahead and do the annual report.
Okay, just making sure, didn't want to
Yeah.
speak out of turn.
No,
So, we have the calendar year 2025 annual report that we give to the Maryland Department of Planning. It's essentially the same report year after year. Just ask, how many new residential permits, and by residential permits, they mean new housing permits, not just any old residential permit. It asks the question that we just went over here with the sustainable growth principles. Asked if we're scheduled to update our comprehensive plan, which we are currently in the process of. Asked if there's any growth-related changes, dealing with land use, zoning, change in water or sewer service. We just have in there about the water service extension to Wannaconing. And then
But
asked which,
the comprehensive group hasn't suggested any annexations?
I mean, it's going to be certain areas listed in there just as potential areas of annexation. Whether that actually ever happens or not, we'll
Because I know
see.
Ray has made some proposals in the past.
Yeah, and there's some targeted areas, and if we don't have them in the plan, then it's one of those things where they wouldn't let us do it if it wasn't an area that we had.
So
Targeted.
there will
So
be some
better to-
mention, I'm sure.
Better put them in and never do anything with them than not put them in and then
Right.
kind of be stuck. And then different planning, topics, asked if we have done anything with those. And we have, water and air quality, revitalization and infill, bike and pedestrian planning, commercial redevelopment, sustainable growth. Those were kind of some of the main ones that we had either projects or topics that we had something going on with. Asked if there's any guidance they can help us with, just left in there guidance related to Maryland House Bill 805, which is what deals with the cannabis dispensaries. Still have yet to receive any guidance from MDP on that. And then just asked if all planning commission members have completed the training course, which everybody has.
Going back to item 6 here, what about zoning reform? We did modify our zoning a couple meetings ago with respect to different kinds of
Mixed use.
businesses that could be by right.
Yeah, I was about to put that in there, but it deals with calendar year 25, and that was actually
okay.
after, it was in
Okay.
26, so,
We'll
yeah.
have something for next year.
That'll be on next year's.
Glad you caught me on that one. I
Yeah.
probably won't remember it next year.
Yeah, so, no, that is true, we did do that, however, that was
Just
after.
keep you on your
the-
toes.
Yeah.
That would apply to this aging population thing too, wouldn't it? Is the city working with the university? I've heard about Cambridge Hall being converted to like a senior residence.
We're meeting with, our first meeting's Friday with the group
Really?
involved, yes.
I'd be interested in sitting in on that.
Yeah, Friday at 2:30.
I think 2:30, yes.
They
Here.
changed it about 4 times now, yes.
Here. I think that's a cool idea. 2:30 here.
I'll send you a link, it's
Virtual.
virtual. The architect from downstate, I'll send you the link.
Okay,
I'll email you a link, sometime tomorrow.
thanks.
Anybody else want in on it, I'll gladly forward it to you.
We can just email it to everybody.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It makes it
So
easy.
here again, this would be 2026
Yeah.
issue.
Okay, Jamie's gonna need a approval from us to send this one on up to the mayor and council to send it up, is that correct?
Yes, a recommendation to approve this, and then, send it to the.
Chair would entertain a motion to approve the annual report for calendar year 2025.
I'll make a motion to approve the annual report to be forwarded on to the city for
Second.
approval.
I have a motion and a second to approve the report. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries.
Hey Jamie, just real quick, curiosity, obviously we had 9 new units. How's that compare to past couple of years?
I think it was 6 last year.
Is that what it was?
Last year, I think there was 8,
Okay,
if I can remember correctly. The year before that, it would have been something similar. It's been
Okay,
hovering
alright.
right around like close to 10
okay.
year over year. Most of those pretty much all purchased.
That brings us to staff reports. You up again, Jamie?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so just a real quick comprehensive plan update. Steering committee has been meeting every month, going over, draft chapters and getting feedback on those. The last steering committee meeting, they went over the last 2 chapters that they were working on. So at this point, they have all of the chapters essentially complete, short of feedback and a few data gaps that they're still working on. So we're getting close, very close here to the end of the process. The last 2 chapters they worked on were sustainability and the municipal growth chapter. So that's where we're at with the comprehensive plan.
So then the next step is we have to have a meeting with the planning commission open to the public.
Yeah, once we have the actual full draft
Okay.
plan, then it will be open for comment and review prior to any kind of approval or adoption.
All right, do we have anything else to discuss tonight, ladies and gentlemen? If not, we'll adjourn. You got any idea what's going on down there across from Weiss's?
Across from Weiss?
Yeah, that big,
They're
oh, on the side?
We adjourn.
They're over at Rite Aid now.